shake her up again. Yeah, pretty good right there, and that. Okay, and you, like I said, you don't really want to touch too much here. And we're going to add a teaspoon of rock salt here. Put her in there. And now what we're going to do, let me see if I got another jar here. Oh boy. See if I can, I need to grab a... Don't start yet. We got one jar done, and in there had a little problems. That's kind of why we had to kind of cut it out here. And that we'll try a second jar here, and hopefully one of my lids slipped through the bottom on the other one, and oh geez, had all kinds of fun trying to get it back out of there. Okay, fill another jar in that. Put a teaspoon of rock salt in there. Fasten that back up with the moisture and everything in that. And
what the?
Then I need to I should have a really deep ladle here. This is not the way to do this at all. And that, but we leave about an inch head in there. There we go. Set her down. And just snug it up. You don't need to really put it in there really tight. There's another one that's done. And I want that other small one for the top. Okay. I haven't done this for quite a few years, so this is kind of an experiment here, and we just pulled some jars together, and that our friend from California had sent us in that, and plus a couple of just jars that we had set aside here that had, I believe, pickles in. A little bit much in there. Okay, whoops. Put some salt in there. And this is kind of a dangerous deal what we're doing here, trying to get water. I gotta develop a little bit better system for that to try to get water here. This is not a good way to do it. be interesting to see if all these are going to seal. We'll fill it right up to the throat there. There we go. Put her down. Let's grab that other top in here. And like I said, they just really got to be snug. Because actually when they boil, the air that's inside there, and that, there's going to be some bubbles in there and everything like that. The air inside there will actually escape from there. I want to try, I'm trying to think if we've got the top for this one. Yeah. I'm going to try one of the pint ones here. In the meantime, I'm going to throw a top in the water here to heat it up. So we're kind of trying all kinds of different stuff here. Experimenting. And we'll shake her up a little bit. Put a few more in there. Salt in there. Okay. Again, we'll leave about an inch headspace in there. I just put a top in there. It fell through. So I just best be grabbing another one, and then instead of trying to pick it out, like I said, we're going to have to work the kinks out of this. But heat that top up for a little bit, and the ring for it. There we go. And we'll lower that in there. Wow. Trying to think where the top is for this. Okay. Well, I don't want to lose that top. Put it in there. I believe that's the ring for it. Oh, a lot of beans. They go a long way. Well, we'll be having beans for supper.
Yeah.
So hopefully you get a little bit of an idea the procedure that you can go through in order to can vegetables and that. It's not real difficult. It is time consuming. But to pick vegetables in the morning, like these beans that we picked this morning, and to process them in the same day, And then any time in the next year to open that can and eat them, I guess is something pretty special. And it'll be a flavor and a taste that you will not get from a lot of the processed cans that you buy in the store and that. So, and that's why I enjoy doing this and have done it for many, many years. Now we lost the top again in the bottom here. So I'm going to take this out. Hopefully I can fish that out of there. So we're going to have 4-quart jars and a pint jar here.
Hello, Jesus.
And it's been a while since I've done this, and we got to get the kinks worked out and everything else, and that we'll put the top on it here. And see if this all works. Okay, we've got that set. We can turn that off. We can turn the heat on here. And both, this has got a tray in the bottom too that they stand on. We're going to take the top, slip it down, lock it in place, line it up, and then what you do is you take opposite lugs here. Make sure that we're and take opposite lugs. This does not have a seal to it, a rubber seal, and it's actually a metal to metal. Okay, make sure it's set pretty much all the way around even. What it looks like. And we're ready to roll here. We'll kind of let you guys go for a little bit here. It's now got to, the pressure has got to go up and that, and then once it starts, the steam starts escaping here, I'll put it on, this is 5, 10, and 15 pounds of pressure. I'll put it on the 10, and then we'll let it go for about 20 minutes or so. And then the process of letting it cool down, and I'll get back together with you when we open the top and pull the jars out and that. So until then, yeah, thanks for watching, and like I said, this will be continued shortly.